guys, it's Srinivasta here. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, thank you so much for subscribing. And for those of you who are still watching, not subscribed yet, make sure you do to see more Star Wars content. And let's get to the video. I have a newborn next to me, so I just want to point that out. It might be interrupting me. That the reaction I'm going to be doing, it's a very long video, so just keep that in mind.
Welcome, young Solo Skywalker. I have been expecting you.
What could you give me?
Everything.
What's bothering you? Luke, what's wrong?
I saw darkness. It is the future you see.
Future? It was a dream. There of pain, suffering, death.
Wow.
Will they die? Kill them all. We will destroy all. For which they have won.
I like the blurring effect through as a connecting point between the scenes. Is just amazing. I love that cinematic effect.
My boy, you seem unsettled. It's nothing. I know what's been troubling you. Son.
Such your feeling. You know, don't you?
Forgive me. I feel it again. Yes.
Don't do this.
There's something more. The pull to the light. Supreme Leader senses it.
I really like when I heard Padme's
Show me
voice.
again. The power of the darkness. And I will let nothing stand in our way. Show me. Grandfather.
Ooh, God, I love the transitions.
What you started.
Kylo Ren is really good. Oh my God, I love him.
The mighty Kylo Ren. When I found you, I saw what a master lived to see. Raw, untamed power. The man from Skywalker. And beyond that. Where is it? Something truly special. Your hatred, your anger, the potential of your bloodline gives you focus. New makes you stronger. Vader. I know where you come from. Darkness rises. Before you called yourself Kylo Ren. And light.
You're afraid
To meet it.
that you will never be as strong as Darth Vader.
You have too much of your father's heart in you.
The last Skywalker is
Young
Kylo Ren,
were killed once. Look at you.
obviously.
You're haunted.
The deed split your spirit to the bone.
You can't stop.
I thought it was obvious, but Disney couldn't even get that right.
Do you still count the days since your parents left? Such pain in you. Such anger. But you can't stop needing them. It's your greatest weakness. Looking for them everywhere. In Han Solo. Now in Skywalker.
That is so
They see
true.
our future,
She
and they fear
always
the
thought she
very
wanted to be
power
somebody.
too strong to control. I sensed it building, and it was beyond what I ever imagined. Take your weapon. Right. Use it.
Oh my God, I'm getting chills every time I see Anakin.
You have compassion. Join me. Join me. Together. You and I can bring a new order.
Oh my God, you have compassion for her. That's only in the audiobook, I think.
Together. I was mistaken. No, you're no Vader. Perhaps you're another strong.
He's not Vader. He's better.
You're just a child. Weak in the mask. Like your parents.
The Jedi turned against me. Don't you turn against me?
You were unbalanced. Bested by a girl who had never held a lightsaber. You failed! Good. I hate has made you powerful. Most impressive. Thank you. Now, release your anger. My worthy apprentice. You're not with me. That lightsaber. Son of darkness, heir apparent to Lord Vader. It belongs to me. Where there was conflict, I now since resolve. Then you're my enemy. Where there was weakness, strength. There's no escape. No, you're still holding on. Let the heat flow through you. Complete your training. Will not hesitate. Show no mercy. And fulfill your
I like that they use the trailer version of the conversation just because I feel like the trailers did such a good service to The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi was much more better portrayed in the trailers. The movie was a little bit problematic, but overall it was good. I really like this scene. I think the first scene of The Rise of Skywalker is my favorite, to be honest, one of my favorite. Just a good opening. And then everything goes downhill after. Oh my god, they're using Rogue One footage. Oh lord. So much pain, right? This family has never been happy. Never a happy ending for this family.
Ben.
That was amazing.
Who is she? Suffering. Don't give up on me. Death, I fear.
I can't take anymore.
Wow, I really like this transition with Leia. I wish they had more scenes together, you know?
Briefest moment of pure instinct. I thought I could stop it.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a horrible scene. I hate this scene. And she feels it too. By stabbing him, she killed him.
It passed like a fleeting
It's very
shadow.
sad. I really can't stand it. I made a video about Raylo Toxic, right?
No memory of my mother.
I just feel like Ray has always been more toxic than ever. Well, she has always stabbed, you know. She's always attacked him first. Oh my god, that's my... Oh my god, this is...
I failed you. Leia trusted me with her son. Stay with me, Mom. Young Skywalker. Be me.
See, the motherly attachment has always been interesting in Star Wars. Like Ben to Leia and Anakin to his mom.
I want to be free of this pain.
You are the last reminder of the Jedi. We lost our son. Gone. Forever.
No way. We can still save him.
Who's wrong?
Me.
Reach out.
You. The light. There's still light in him. I know it. It's always been there.
You're my brother, Anakin.
I feel the
So sad how they gave up on him so soon.
Isn't
Both Anakin and Kylo. They really, and Ben Solo, they really gave up on him too quickly.
You wanted to take it. Join me.
Like in the movies, they really didn't do a good job on portraying the effort of bringing them back to the light.
Why didn't
It
you?
was so quick.
You love
It
me.
went back so fast.
Please.
I did not take your hand.
Don't you?
Don't do this, Ben. Ben's hand. Please don't go this way. Something's happened. Finn.
Can't wait. We gotta see the general.
She's gone.
Princess, you have to take care of her. You hear me?
It's also a dedication to Leia. It's nice how they did that.
It isn't too late.
Hey, kid.
Take off that mask. You don't need it.
Adam Driver is such a good actor because when I saw the scene,
What do you think you'll see if
even
I
from
go?
his face, you could imagine that he was revisiting and remembering that event. He was kind of going through it again when he killed him. And we can see now
He's gone.
in video that, you know, that's what is in his head. And it seems like I was not the only one thinking that. It seems like that people interpret it that way. That means he's such a great actor. Facially speaking, he just is a way of conveying emotion that's very unique.
Kylo Ren is dead.
See, The Rise of Skywalker captured what the fans said. There's a duality for this character. Many people couldn't capture that. Many anti-Reylo, they hate Reylo because they don't like Kylo Ren, and they don't believe in the existence of this duality of Ben Solo and Kylo Ren, which I think does exist. And they're two different people. They're not the same people.
So you'd remember me.
Oh my
Leave you
goodness.
with me. Come on.
That was good. Every time I hear that child speak, oh my god.
It's too late.
Padme died.
She's gone.
They're both gone.
Goodbye,
Jeez.
dear princess.
Such a sad story, you know? So tragic.
Your mother's gone. It's true.
Years ago, you served my father in the Clone Wars.
But what she stood for,
Oh,
what
there's
she
just
fought
like one
for.
worse footage.
Now he begs you to help him in his struggle against the Empire.
The son gone.
I've placed information vital to the survival of the rebellion into the memory systems of the SAR-2 unit. My father will know how to retrieve it.
I'm reacting to this, my son is reacting to me.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Ben. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
If you see your son, bring him home.
Oh Lord.
You know. Listen. I'm sorry.
It's a very long tribute. It must have taken a long time to make. It's like one of the longest I've ever watched.
I love you.
I would have made it a little bit shorter just for attention. Because it's very hard.
It is time for you to
Let go. Let go. Let go.
I'm asking you
Let go.
to let go.
It's interesting. They went through different stages of his development. It seems like that's why they made it that long, just to show the transition. I think they made it better than the movies, if you think about it.
Luke. No.
Grandfather.
Oh, you guys are
It's good to
killing me.
But it's not over yet.
Like, they made it better than the movies like that. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh.
Fight Sidious strong enough.
That surprised me because I didn't think they would kind of like add their...
You will find another way. You're not alone. Will you help me? Absolutely. We're taking together. Together. All of us.
Now, be brave.
Remember.
Don't look back.
The Force will be with you.
Don't look back.
I was so mad when they came and visited Rey and they didn't come to him. Oh, I hated that.
The Force.
Ah,
Right. We'll find her. You
Too late, jump!
He's so brave, isn't he?
Are you ready?
I'll cover you.
Conflicting fears, true.
Come on, move to the right.
Force, a Jedi.
The music.
This way.
It's the destiny that you have.
They're coming.
All of it. Your destiny. So be it. They're real. And because of that, Jedi.
So powerful.
You must die.
The time has come.
Hold on.
She will take her revenge.
Trust me.
And with a stroke of her saber, the Sith are reborn.
For you, all is lost.
The Jedi are dead.
You will be Empress.
My God, this man is so annoying.
One hero.
Ugh. I hated him in The Rise of Skywalker. Please, let him be dead.
How'd you do it? Right.
Sorry.
Defeat an empire with almost nothing. Be with me. We had each other. That's how we won.
Do it.
Because they love each other.
Make the sacrifice.
He ignites it. And pounds his true enemy.
Oh, that was epic.
It's Skywalker! Stand up together. I am a Jedi.
I think this kind of like is a celebration of the Skywalker show, obviously, not just the last one. But he does it through his development.
We will not be broken by fear.
You must use all your skills together.
Today we make our last stand.
Now is our time to strike.
The visuals are so good.
Leader standing by. Red six standing by.
Red leader standing by. Jenna standing by.
This is Phoenix Leader. Get ready.
Red 5 standing by.
Everybody, stay sharp.
Are you sure this is the way?
This is the way.
Attack formation.
This is where fun begins.
Let the pass between us.
Attack speed.
I like that.
You won't make it. Trust me, I'm fast.
Not as fast as this, Jim.
Hold on, silly. Hit the target hard. Give it everything you got.
The excitement. Oh, I love this. It was a teamwork in the end, right? Teamwork brought down the Empire to its knees.
Commander Solo. Do you copy?
The light force of your orbit.
To your light.
A diad in the force.
Let's finish this.
Power like life itself. Stand together and now die together. The power of two restores the one. True Emperor.
I hate him so much. Like, seriously. Basically, I'm looking at the baby because he's listening to me right now. He's looking like, what the hell?
Look what you have made.
I hate him. Said him many times. I'm sorry.
I said, let them go. Yeah. As once I fell, so falls the last Skywalker.
See, he even said it, last Skywalker. We knew it was always him.
Rey, the Force will be with you. Together, you will let them go. We stand behind you, Rey. We'll see you in hell. Now!
You are beat. Darth.
Sidious.
I like this bit of the movie. I still don't accept the fact that they came for her, but they didn't come for him. Like, just a weird thing.
Have you felt it?
See, I mean,
Here, the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Bring back the balance, man.
bring back the balance, Ben.
You will not bow before snow.
Rise.
He in truth brought back her from the death, right? Like, he brought her back to life. So he balanced the Force by doing that. Their Force, their duality, came back to life. But then,
Once he cared
I don't know what happened.
Afraid, are you?
from dying.
I really don't understand.
Die.
Jesus Christ, I don't watch this scene though. I've been away from the Rise of Skywalker for a very long time.
She was alive. I felt it.
I know I could have.
Who are you?
Ben, I understand.
I'm no one.
It's too late. No, it's not.
No, there's still a way.
I see your eyes. You already know the truth.
Oh no.
I can help. I can fix anything.
The Force
This is
demands a
anything.
sacrifice.
That's how we're gonna win.
I wasn't strong enough to save you, Mom.
Not fighting what we hate,
Every Jedi who ever lived.
saving what we love.
I can help you. This will begin to make things right.
Well, I like that they included that line from Rose. That was really sweet.
You know what you need to do. But I promise,
Master,
you know, I won't fail again.
close your eyes.
I think he was able to what Anakin couldn't, bring someone back from death, right?
For a soul, force
He was trying, but couldn't make it.
universe together.
It was too.
Flowing now,
It was too selfish.
reach out.
He was ready to give up on, life for her.
Stretch out with your healing.
My goodness!
What do you see? Light.
I see Ray, like.
Darkness. Balance.
Balance.
Balance. And inside you.
And truly, inside me, deeply, that same force. Love you.
I saw something too.
His compassion for you
For me to have in an hour.
will be his undoing.
Oh my goodness!
Just you. No. Go.
Just you.
My son. Leave me.
No. You're coming with me. I'll not leave you here. I've got to save you.
You're ready. That is what you gave me. You were right.
He didn't deserve to die, though.
You were right about me.
I know this.
Tell your sister.
Like Vader lived all his life,
You were
He was
right.
young.
Help.
Come on.
I ever see you again?
It's gone. What does your heart tell you?
I hope so.
But it wasn't sadness or pain, it was peace. It's me. And purpose.
Who are you?
That we will see each other again. Someone who loves you. Honey.
I will come back for you, Mom.
Is it you?
I promise.
I'm here, Mom. My son.
I think that highlights the fact that there's always a comeback. No one is ever really gone. At least in Star Wars, no one is ever really gone, if you think about it. They always bring them back somewhere.
At the end.
If there's a bright center to the universe, you're on the planet that is farthest from.
I see some.
You can call me Luke.
I see some.
Just Luke.
I'm a pilot, you know.
Just Luke.
You're a pilot.
Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
The best in the galaxy.
My life.
I've missed you,
You're reckless, little one.
Ahsoka.
You never would have made it as Obi-Wan's Padawan.
Anakin.
And he was a good friend.
Anakin Skywalker. Meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I love old friend.
Master.
He deserves better than a slave's life.
I'm sorry, Anakin. I was wrong.
Right.
I was wrong about everything, and I'm so terribly sorry.
Don't be afraid. I feel it too.
to tell me, to show me my place in all this. I'd never felt so alone.
Ray, you're not alone. Never have you been. No one's ever really gone.
The belonging you
Oh,
seek is
come
not
on, you
behind
guys.
me. It's
Ah,
always. It is ahead.
that's how we should have ended.
That's the lesson.
We'll see each other again.
Chewie, it's love that brings you home.
I believe that.
Take care of yourself, okay?
So it is time.
Chewie!
Goodbye, my friend.
Time it is. Ray? May the force be with you.
Thank you. I see this. Oh my god. Come on.
Most of them.
Has anyone been to them all?
Not likely.
I want to be the first one to see them all.
Now you can make your dreams come true, Annie.
For the first time.
You're free.
Welcome home.
That was amazing. Oh my god. It was long. Jeez. I had to put the baby away because he was already crying. I don't know if you guys heard. I didn't want to cut it just to give a little bit more sincerity of in what situation I'm in, and you know, it's a little bit difficult to do reactions because of this. It's easier to do podcasts, but in which, you know, you can, you know, do it while he's sleeping, you know. That makes you think a little bit, because first of all, Anakin is my favorite character. You guys I'm sure you can guess that from the videos and from the other podcasts I've done. And you can tell that he's a strong presence throughout this video because it is in Kylo Ren's life. I do feel that they did inserts that were not, I think, they didn't do so well with the rest. They were a little bit out of place, but I know why they put it there, especially from the other movies, from Adam Driver's other movie, Marriage Story. I think that could have been avoided just to make it more cohesive, just because the timeline is not what it is. You know, even the appearance is different. So, you know, these little things I would have not done if I were, you know, the editor. Of course I'm not. They're amazing, you know. But this is my only critique that I would say. The rest was amazing. The inserts of the ghost and stuff, it's basically the way I wanted it to end. If there was gonna be an ending like that with his death, we didn't even get to see that. I have a feeling they didn't go that route, because once you show him as a ghost, there's no doubt that he's not alive anymore, right? He's a Force ghost, and I don't think anything can change that. However, the fact that they didn't show Kylo Ren, you know, as a Force ghost, that makes me hopeful that one day he could come back. He could come back some way or another, or for a spin-off, like a revelation that maybe it's not gonna have his entire saga like a trilogy, but maybe in other spin-offs we're gonna see him come back surprisingly, and you know, you will have to watch that spin-off or the trilogies to make sense of it. And that could be a good selling point for Disney, to be honest with you, because Kylo Ren was, I think, the most loved character in the new trilogy, and more so than Rey. That's my opinion. Not just because I dislike Rey very much, unfortunately. You guys know that. I've made it very clear. But, you know, I think he was the most interesting character. And compared to Rey, they made it too easy for her to have all that power, even easier than Anakin, because if you think about it, Anakin is the chosen one, of course, but even he struggled with the Force, with his emotions. And with Rey, I did see a glimpse of that in The Last Jedi, and then in The Rise of Skywalker, in the first movie, I didn't quite see that, and that kind of like, I didn't appreciate that. You cannot do that with a character. Yeah, it has to go forward. You cannot go back and forth. It's just a mess. Very sloppy character development like that. You have to move forward. The character can't just go back and forth. It kind of like, there was a lot of confusion with that saga. But anyway, with Kylo Ren, that's when I saw something linear, something that made sense in a story. So that's why I appreciate it. but overall, the video, I think this was one of the best I've seen. It was a little bit long, but I know why it's long. Um, it it was really good. The use of the music and the voiceovers. The voiceovers were great. Like the voices that they've used on top of other scenes that maybe they had nothing to do with each other, but they worked together so well. They made so sense. That part of the editing process was really great, excellent. The message that was conveyed was excellent, and I loved how they put it together. Like I said, the music, the editing, of course, the blurring effect, I did explain that, and also some of the voiceovers that they used for scenes that had nothing to do with these voices, but of course, also they did some of the changes on the Force Ghost, so they were added on places where they weren't present. So I like that. Like Kylo Ren was able to see finally his grandfather and Anakin in his true form finally. In the end, it kind of this highlights the fact that he's the true Skywalker, and I never quite understood why Rey took the name. And she didn't have a good relationship with Luke. She had a good relationship with Leia, but Leia was married to Han Solo, so really her name was Solo, but that's why Ben Solo, right? It's not Ben Skywalker. So I don't understand why she didn't take the name Solo. That would have made more sense if she had to take a name. So, it's just whatever. It was a missed opportunity for Disney to do that. Great video. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. May the Force be with you.